There's Karen. Hello, Karen. There's Morris from Surrey, Cork. There's Deirdre O'Mahony. And Karen, great to see you, Karen. Davy World, hi Davy. And Sylvia, how are you? How's Frida? Frida's got a big day coming up soon. How's Chris from Liverpool? And Thomas from Germany. For anybody that is just joining us, we're the four of us who count the alcohol and non-alcohol in this case. And tonight we're going to be playing songs from one of our albums, and this album was a live album recorded in Vicar Street around, I think 2007, 2006, 2007, was it Declan? Evening Maureen, how's Newton Abbey doing? And Mike. Macclesfield, this song is called Gospel Choir. Can I start by saying I'm not sure there's a God? And this is no confession, so please don't start. It's just in case you're wondering why I come round here a lot. Some prefer illusion, prefer it to the pain, and some ignore the exit sign, they'd rather play the game. When it all comes down to it, it gets you just the same. She's beat, dead on her feet, and she sings in a midnight gospel choir. Her soul bare, she just stares at the stars. So tell me it's alright if I get close to you. And tell me it's alright if I knock on your door. Shadows are coming out and I think I want more. She's beat, just dead on her feet, and she sings in midnight gospel choir. Her soul bare, she just stares at the stars, at the stars. What do I have to do to make you see? What do I have to do to make you breathe? What do I have to do? Can I end by saying I'm not sure there's a God, and this was no confession, so please don't start. But just in case you're wondering, I come round here a lot. when I beat just dead on my feet. I go down to the midnight gospel choir, and if she's not there, I just stare at the stars, at the stars. Lorraine, to your very good health. That was gospel choir there. Cheers, Maureen. Great to see everybody. Sarah Bailey wants to know, Declan, first question of the night.
Yes.
Is your black jumper in the wash? Martina said yeah and drying on the line. What's the story with the black jumper? Or is it because it's summer?
Yes. I couldn't be wearing the black polo neck in the weather like that.
I'm wearing the black. I
don't know how you did.
It's not easy. I will tell you that it's not easy. But it's helped along by copious amounts of this good stuff. Anybody having I know the weather's great here in Carlingford. What's it like where you are? We'd love to know. We know there's people in from all over the UK, Ireland and further afield. So we're just wondering what's it like. Thomas, what are we looking like in Germany? Your neck of the woods. What's it like there? Is the weather... Do you want to see what I'm drinking?
Yeah.
You'd be very impressed, guys, what I'm drinking tonight to go with the good weather.
Yeah.
It's sunny and gory. Well, that's the main thing. Sláinte. It's sunny and nice for you. And it's gorgeous in Kildare. Weather's great in Derry. God, it's good all round. Is anybody having any bad weather?
13%, lad. You're stepping it up.
I'm stepping it up, but the upside is I may be stepping it up on the alcohol content, but this is organic. Organic stuff.
Organic stuff.
Organic. Spitting rain awfully. Sorry about that, Martha. You need to get some of this stuff. Glorious in Liverpool. Nero Devola Sicily. This is organic stuff, but I don't. And actually, it tastes very nice. Declan, tell me that you've finally broken the longest Lent in recorded history, and you've moved on to you've moved back onto the alcohol again. Surely not more non-alcoholic beer. Could it possibly be?
Give it another week.
You give it another week?
I'll see how it goes.
Weather's shit in Cork, apparently.
What is that? Good to hear that.
Only in Cork. It's in Cork. In Cork. That's. I feel for you, Kieran. Oh no! I've started as Peter. It's a moat. Apparently, it's it's bucketing. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't mean to rub it in.
Yes, there's a peppery little number.
Villa Debbie Wilde's on the Villa Maria Sauvignon. But what are you on?
This is the Leffe Blonde.
And is that that's another...
That's a 0.0%. Some of them
Wow.
are 0.5, you see.
So that means if you drink like about 50 of them, you get a bit of a head on you.
Except-
But this one, it doesn't matter. You literally could drink like 150. It doesn't matter how many you drink, in fact, because it's impossible, humanly impossible to get drunk on this.
Yes. Especially with bottles that size, you would need about, even if it was normal beer, about 50 of them.
I should say that we played gospel choir for Mike and Joe, for James O'Meara, for Mika Pikasura, I'm sure I pronounced that wrong, Con Clancy,
Sir Bailey, Sean Murray, Antoinette, Martin, among others, among many. Are you applying fake tan, Brenton, or is it the studio lighting? I think there's probably
He says somebody's got a studio tan whenever his face is green and he hasn't seen the sunlight for like months. That's called a studio tan.
I actually do have a genuine tan. I have a genuine suntan because I've been out in the garden last weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have the black turtleneck on?
I had this on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also I had a pair of the, because my hands are insured for so much money, I had to wear special gloves that are basically industrial strength in case it would interfere with my guitar playing here on Thursday night. Now I know we've got Colette is actually, and this is actually a true story. Colette is on holidays. We're not quite sure where she's on holidays, but she is on holidays somewhere in the world, and she is beaming in from. Well, I'm not quite sure where, but I do know that if we don't play a song pretty soon, she's gonna get in touch and say.
Her bikini's in a twist.
Yeah, exactly. Her bikini's in a twist. So, time for another song from Maybe It's You.
From Live at Vicar Street, yeah.
From Live at Vicar Street. Sorry, from Live at Vicar Street. And for anybody who doesn't know what we're talking about with Live at Vicar Street, Live at Vicar Street is a live album we recorded in one of our favourite venues in the world. It's in Dublin town. It's a great spot. This is for Maureen Doonan and Newton Abbey there, Katie and Gorey, Seamus Noon, Alice Flaherty, and Jonathan Goucher, and B. And anybody else that asked for this one? I can't find my feet, and I can't get to sleep. So let's slip in underwater as I watch the nights get longer. I can't find the key that's turning inside me. Maybe it's you. All I wanna do is light a cigarette, make another bed, roll that dice and start to sweat. All I want is everything tonight. Adventurous divorcee, a youthful 43, one stimulating company with someone unattached and free, former punk with one young son, will reply to everyone. Maybe it's you. All I wanna do is smoke my cigarette, make another bed, just roll that dice and start to sweat. All I want is everything tonight. What would it take to make your day? Love's just a phone call away. Amanda Paul and the Spice Girls separated with two girls. If you're under 26 and tall, give this energetic girl a call.
a man wants daytime fun and a holiday in the sun. Baby, it's you. All I wanna do is light a cigarette, make another bed, just roll that dice and start to sweat. All I want is everything, everything, everything tonight. Maybe it's you. From Classified Person, thanks very much. That's Brian saying, loved the video for this. Yeah, the video was some crack. Declan went round Stephen's Green in Dublin and accosted people. And basically, well, what exactly did you do? How did you persuade them to sit down and pose for you?
Just use my natural charm.
Was that it?
That was it, that's all I did.
And has anybody got back since and said, "Oi, I didn't realise I was going to be in a worldwide release"?
You say, didn't give a return number.
Did they send a disclaimer? Did they say, "Come over here," and you just have to sign this wee bit at the bottom?
Well, the main thing was we were playing cat and mouse with the guards.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they wouldn't let us film. They told us to move along.
The guards told you to move around.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were setting up a projector, weren't you?
Yeah, it was a projector screen.
Okay. Yeah.
So we would say, no problem, officer.
Mm-hmm.
And then duke around the corner.
And start filming again. Try doing that in Stephen's Green now. I'd say, you know, they were more innocent times. I'd say now you get run over by a tram, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Guys, thanks a million for coming to see us again tonight. We know the weather's good, not everywhere obviously, but
Kerry's fucking brutal.
yeah, but it's not good in Kerry, sorry about that. But it's good in a lot of places, so we do appreciate you coming to see us.
Thanks, Karen.
And speaking of appreciate, if you are enjoying us, you coming to visit us, please like and share this live cast, because it helps us spread the word, which is all good news for us. So like and share, and if you're on YouTube, what is it? Don't ring the bell. Is it? Or ring the bell.
Don't knock the knocker.
You can knock the knocker, but you don't ring the bell.
Don't ring the knocker.
Yeah. So, I mean, I get confused. You have to ring
Don't knock the bell.
certain things. You have to. Hey guys, can you remember who did the recorded message at the start of that song? Yes, I definitely do remember who it was. It was beautiful Natasha Barron, who is was a model. I think she's a mum now, but lovely girl, and she kindly and she's at the start of the video as well, isn't it?
She is.
Yeah. So she Natasha Barron, and actually I think she does. She also did a bit of singing. Very talented girl.
And guitar player.
And a guitar player. Very, very talented. And Natasha, if this, you might end up stumbling on this video 5 years from now. Thanks very much for everybody that contributed to that video. Some of whom I'm sure were unaware of it. But as I said, we're picking songs tonight from Any Update in Heaven and Earth Final. Any Update in the Heaven and Earth Final. Yeah. I need to take the guitar off for this, because if you don't know what Barry's referring to, he's referring to this, which is the blue vinyl Heaven and Earth, which is available to pre-order. Colette, I know you're probably sunning yourself, but if you get a chance to put up the link for the pre-order link for Heaven and Earth, to go along, of course, with Red and Blue, you can't beat that. Sugar Island. We basically did Sugar Island was the first vinyl LP we had done since Man Alive back in 1993, and it did so well for us that we thought, geez, we'll work backwards, and we asked people what other
albums they wanted to turn into vinyl, and Heaven and Earth came top of the list. But to answer your question, Barry, in terms of like basically, and if you can pre-order it now, and I think you get a free CD with it if you do pre-order it. We're shipping it, I think, the first week in July. So the first week in July, we are shipping the Heaven and Earth album. So basically, these things take about 11 weeks to turn around. Vinyl making is a slow process, but it's actually only basically 4 weeks. So that was a long answer to a short question. About 4 weeks, Barry, before Heaven and Earth will be being shipped to you, assuming you've pre-ordered it, and anybody else that pre-orders it. But as I said, if you pre-order it, you get a free Heaven and Earth CD. We were talking about, when we were rehearsing for this, we were talking about Vicar Street, and not just Vicar Street actually, but live venues. So we're going to ask you guys favourite venues that you've, partly out of nosiness, because we wouldn't mind sort of, if there's some great venues out there, we wouldn't mind trying them out. Not limited to Ireland, even though Vicar Street is a Dublin venue. But you can't know about enough good venues. So, what's your favourite venue, do you think, to see anybody really? Now, what we was going to say, we started talking about Vicar Street, which is a Dublin show, and we were talking about who was because Declan, you ended up sort of
living on the place.
Yeah, we played Vicar Street so much that the security started viewing Declan as a member of staff. I think at one point, didn't they? I don't know what Peter Aiken and Brian Berry would have thought about that.
Yeah, the manager guy said that I was there more often than most of the other staff. Because I lived not far away, and I used to just get the dart in 10 minutes. Perfect. I could literally walk home if I wanted. But, wow, some gigs, man. I saw James Brown in Vicar Street. I mean,
James Brown in Vicar Street?
Yeah.
What was that like?
It was amazing.
Did he have the whole crew? Did he have everybody?
Yeah, it was amazing.
But what was he doing in Vicar Street?
I know.
But sure, I mean, having said that, we saw Bob Dylan in Vicar Street.
Yeah.
And do you remember, it was like, you were looking across, we were sitting in the balcony, and I remember it was half of U2 was there, and there was Elvis Costello was over there, Christy Moore, Paul Brady, and half of R.E.M. Do you remember that? I think R.E.M. were making an album in Killiney at the time, and they were all, because they'd put us all in it was really unannounced essentially, wasn't it, that Dylan gig?
I don't know what that was about, but yeah, he had invited bands that had played Vicar Street.
Peter did.
Yeah, he alerted them to that Bob Dylan was playing. And gave us all tickets,
which was amazing. Yeah, it was a pretty amazing show. It was about 2000. So, but James Brown, that would take. What about? Didn't you say you saw Neil Young?
I saw Neil Young and Funkadelic.
Wow.
Al Green.
Al Green.
Yeah. What?
Wexford Arts Centre. That. Oh yeah, we have above all the Hook Lighthouse. That was pretty spectacular actually, now that I think about it. Do you remember that gig?
Yeah,
Hook
brilliant.
Lighthouse. I mean, the thing is, you can only fit a very small amount of people into it. Trip to
Paris, Clonakilty.
Clonakilty. I saw the Everyman Palace there in Cork as well, and there was Kilworth Arts Centre.
Spirit Story, I'd have to give a shout out to.
Absolutely. O'Mahony's and Watergrass, yeah, good spot. McGrory's, God, do you remember that? McGrory's and Kildaff. And the Drake, yeah. All Irish venues, I think we're getting at the moment.
Ulster Hall.
Ulster Hall is pretty spectacular. Who have you ever seen there? I remember seeing Joe Jack. One of my first gig was, I think, was it Stiff Little Fingers?
Wow. Let's go back a bit.
It might even have been Toya Wilcox.
You went to see Tyler?
I did.
See, you're up in the game.
I tell you, James Brown, Toya Wilcox is hard, but yeah, I want to see Toya Wilcox, and I think It was because the Atrics were supporting her.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago. But
So
yeah,
Blue Nile in the Ulster Hall.
but the Blue Nile at the Ulster Hall is one of my favourite gigs of all time. Yeah, the Ulster Hall is an amazing show.
So yeah, do you ever want to do a live album, or did you think? Did you have any good live albums?
Yeah, I not many now. I was a bit slower than you, I think. To Live and Dangerous was obviously a fantastic live album. I had Rolling Stones Love You Live, but I actually didn't love it really. There was bits of it I loved. I had a Jonathan Richmond album that was a live album that I enjoyed.
Yeah.
But no, I wasn't a big fan of the live album. What about you?
Well, I think Bob Marley's best album is his live album Babylon by Bus.
The 100 Club, I certainly do remember the 100 Club in London. We had some pretty amazing, legendary gigs. The 100 Club, the marquee we played in Oxford Street. I think it's in Oxford Street. And we played Town and Country. Who could forget the? But we played. There's so many great places. The Town and Country Club in London, and was it the Mean Fiddler? Another song. From Live at Vicar Street. Dedicating this one to Colin Shane, Jason Brown, Eamon Fagan, Karen Kane, Martina Halbreda and Vecta over there in Germany. Alright. For the night that's in it, for anybody that isn't enjoying any sunlight, I'm going to bring you some. Spigadoo, that's a sitting on the Greyhound bus, and we're a long way from home. You shake hands, make plans, write your story in the sand, and then get ready to run in time. Every time I try to find that it falls out of my hand, the sign staring through the window says, don't let go, don't let go. You can raise your eyes above all the lies that you hear from a hole in the ground to a place where the water is clear. There is somewhere I know we both can go. Sunlight, 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 sunlight. That's right. It's a cold sweat I get, breathing in the warm, sweet scent of you. Together we roll, even though at this stage I am waiting for a brand new wave to crash, swallow me whole in time. Every time I try to find the falls out of my hand, the sign staring through the window says, don't let go, don't let go. You can't find yourself in the eye of the storm and survive. And my heart won't bleed when we get to the end of this ride. There is one thing I know, together we flow. Sunlight, 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 yes, sunlight. That's right.
raise your eyes above all the lies that you hear. From a hole in the ground to a place where the water is clear. There is somewhere I know we both can go. Sunlight, 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 sunlight. That's right. Wow. First look at the plectrum you gave me. I don't know who that was now. It was Amir Declan. He was right up at the front. Wow, your first ever gig. Tim Rushent, Town and Country Club. One Town and Country Club, we asked everyone to come down to the front of the stage as it was being filmed. Apparently that could have been a lie. That could have been a lie. It probably was being filmed by our roadie with a camcorder. I'm not 100% sure if I mean, the Town and Country Club, that would have been an expensive gig to film. So I would say our tour manager had probably, so technically it was true, because our tour manager probably had one of our camcorders, Tim. Yeah. I can't imagine us. I don't think we filmed. We definitely didn't film the Town and Country for like a.
We might have done.
Well, the Alexandra Palace was. We played the Ali Pali. Do you remember that with the Kinks?
Do you know there's footage in drag? There's live footage. Where was that filmed?
Yeah, but it's not like pro footage the way the Ali.
Peter Scammell did.
Actually, you know what? You're right. That's the video for drag.
Yeah, that's it.
Sorry, Tim. I stand corrected. Tim. Peter Scammell, who directed the 3 videos for Songs for the Tempted. He directed Just Can't Get Enough, Mary, and Dragging a Bad Name Down. And Mary was a sort of done on location in a sort of a haunted house. Just Can't Get Enough was done in a studio setup, and Dragging a Bad Name Down was done in a live setting. And as far as I remember, that's where it was done, in the Town and Country Club. So actually, you are right. We were filming it. And if you look at the drag video, you'll see bits of live footage on that.
Yeah, it didn't come out great, but so we didn't use a lot of it.
Yeah, the angle wasn't great from what I remember. It's certainly, well, Peter Scammell distorted a lot of stuff anyway, so it's hard to make stuff out. Brilliant director though. Well, let's let you know. We should ask another question, which is what is does anybody have a favourite? Does anybody have a favourite show that they've seen us perform? The 4 of us, either in Vicar Street or anywhere else. I know for a lot of people, it's probably one of the failures. Well, certainly, you know, but it's Declan playing the guitar that went walkies in Germany.
Yes, did.
Wow, well spotted, Martina.
Yeah,
How did you spot that? This is the guitar that went walkies in Germany.
did.
And how did you get that back? What happened?
I had to pay to get, you know, it arrived and I was trying to get the airline to pay to get it back.
Yeah.
And it just went on for so long. It was just
Yeah.
So I organised the courier myself.
Yeah, for anybody that doesn't know, we landed over for a German tour, a 3-week German tour. And when, you know, it's one of those ones where you land in the airport and everything's coming through, and gradually it begins to dawn on you that maybe, just maybe, some of your luggage isn't gonna be coming through. And unfortunately for us, it was Declan's guitar. So then we had a show, we landed in the airport and we had a show that night somewhere, didn't we?
Yeah.
So we had then to drive to it was at Dusseldorf. I forget where it was, but we had to drive around the city with me looking up, on the phone, music shops.
Yeah.
And you went in and you bought not the best guitar in the world.
The first roundabout you came to, you started going the wrong way around it.
Yeah, because I didn't know how to drive on the other side of the road. That was the other problem.
Yeah, and we had to go into the centre of town.
Yeah.
Instead of
And I couldn't drive. At that point, my whole thing was, I was saying, okay, well, I haven't driven on the wrong side of the road. Normally, we decided to, because there's two of us going with Ed and City, going with a crew or a driver, I would drive. Never driven on the other side of the road. And we got, so then I thought that basically we'd get out of the car park and I'd go straight onto the Autobahn and I would figure it out on the Autobahn. I did not think that I was going to go out of the thing and straight into the centre of either Dusseldorf or somewhere else. But we got out and Dick was sitting in the back with the headphones and literally, there's somebody dropping off a pizza for you there.
Oh, lovely. Thank you very much.
Key request for me.
Okay, no problem. Hi, Jinx, going on?
Hey Jinx, what's going on there? What? We should play something. Anyway, to cut a long story short, I crashed into somebody. But I was going so fast and they were going the other way that I just kept going. I crashed into a car. I mean, I scraped the car. The car scraped us, and I tell you, it wasn't good because it was a hard car. But we should probably play another song. What do you think? Or Colette? Colette is gonna best moment of the year. Pizza delivery. Yeah. Uber Eats. There's pineapple on that, isn't it?
Looks like it.
Fruit and I know.
Not and fruit.
It's the fruit on a pizza. It's just I'm gonna stick to the wine. But thank you, Alan. Will we play Washington Down? We will, Phil. We'll go out on it. How about that? Okay, so this is another song requested by Brenton Mooney, Colin Shane, Anne Riley, Dave Malia, among others. Okay. This is worth the chips. Ham and pineapple. I've got a friend I can count on. She sits beside me when I am on my own. Slips inside me with her liquid ease. She comes around to keep company. And when my body's bruised and sore, she dims the lights and locks every door. Leaves me legless, too blind to see. She takes my arm to keep me gently. So tired I can't let it show. No temptation can't let go. She hits me with her eyes. She leaves me paralyzed. She hits me with her eyes. She hits me. It's a bad situation. My lover's a drink. She reels me in when I am on the brink and stuns my senses with her own special style. She steals my body and drugs it for a while. Can't you see I got nowhere to hide? Oh, I know I can recover. I don't mind. She hits me with her eyes. She leaves me paralyzed. She hits me with her eyes. She hits me. Oh butterfly. Can't you see I got nowhere to hide? Oh, I know I won't recover. I don't mind. So hit me with your eyes and leave me paralyzed. Hit me with your eyes. Hit me. She hits me with her eyes. She leaves me paralyzed. She hits me with her eyes. She hits me. She hits me. Oh, now, come on, come on, come on, come on, hit me. Come on, come on, come on, come on, hit me. Come on, come on, come on, come on, hit me. She hits me. Was there another intruder? I think there was.
Believe it or not,
What was it?
look at the chips.
A plate of chips.
Yeah.
Well,
See, I didn't get any dinner, so maybe I told somebody to.
So they're looking a little bit suspect.
let's check these out.
Not very nice.
Mmm. Mm-hmm.
Not nice at all.
Mm-mm. Where were these?
It's great.
What? What? What is this? I know what that. This make my eyes water. Whatever that is. Isn't it chip?
It's chips with that sort of green stuff.
I didn't even notice the green
I
stuff.
thought
Check, show that.
I
Show
thought it
that.
was mustard
Look at that.
paste, but
Show
it's-
that green stuff.
It's some.
Is it mold?
It's chip mold.
I need to get rid of that.
Not nice.
But
I know. It's the organic wine. It's a thought that counts.
If you're watching on, yeah.
It's a thought that
Absolutely
counts.
beautiful.
Yeah, it was gorgeous. That really.
Gorgeous.
Thanks so much for
Can't wait to get
delivering
stuck
that.
into the soggy pineapple.
Yeah. I'm gonna, I had a bit of that chip. I'm gonna keep some of that chip. I'm gonna wrap it in tin foil.
save it for later. Don't
I don't want to be taking it all. I'm taking this home. These two bits, I'm taking this home because I want to enjoy this later on with a cigar. Well, it's it's that time it's that time again. It's competition time. So again, I should say that we know that Colette is on her holidays. Do you know where Colette is on her holidays?
I've no idea. I've no idea where Colette is at the rest of the times.
No, nor do I. But she is on her holiday for a month, isn't that right?
Well,
But it was whatever. She mentioned something about the beach. It's on the beach,
yeah.
but I mean, it could be
Frolicking about.
It could be Templetown Beach, really.
She's
Could it?
frolicking about in the nip.
It could be, but we think it's a lot further afield.
Pizza
But she's
and
up.
chips.
Colette is on anyway because basically she's just put up the subscribe. Because if you're wondering why she did that, it's because it's competition time.
Yes, we're offering the pizza and
Yeah,
chips
Pizza.
as the present.
This
as
is
the
basically this chip. These two chips are going to be as part of next week's prize, and
for the pineapple.
I save that for the following week. You're only giving too much away. We'll be running out of it if we don't hurry, right? So tasty. I need another glass.
Zoo TV, get your heart out.
I can't get rid of the taste of that chip. Yeah, where was it? Yeah, competition. It's in Pandora. Where is Colette? That is the question. So, as you know, the people who subscribe to our community are in a draw every week for giveaways. So far that we have the slowest, we're trying to fill up our shop, but we're doing it incrementally, and I do mean incrementally. Everything's happening very, very slowly, but we do hope to have more than just the vinyl in the coming weeks. But at the minute, this is just stuff that we've got lying around Declan's house, which is basically. But as I said, we ask people to join our community, and then you can see a subscribe button there. If you join it, then we ask a question every week, and the people that get the question right are put in this container, and we do a draw. And this week's winner, oh yes, I should say what the question was. The question was, because it was tied into Live at Vicar Street, and the question was, there is one song on the Live at Vicar Street album that isn't on any of our other albums. Everything else is on one of our albums, except this one song. And the correct answer was I Have Dreamed. That is a song that's not on any other four of us album. But we are going to play it next week. I've got a winner.
I'm very confident about that.
Declan's going to play it and I'm going to sing it. That's what it does mean. So
we're confident
yeah.
there. We hope to play it next
Oh,
week.
Declan's not even confident about the guitar part. I know I can sing it. So anyway, we have a winner. And the winner of the competition this week is Pamela Carlin from Belfast. Pamela, I don't know if you're with us tonight, but you are about the proud recipient, you will soon be the proud recipient of various exclusive, not available anywhere else, gifts, including one of our songs for the Tempted t-shirts. So the Tempted t-shirts, a copy of Live on Vicar Street, some chocolate, and this chocolate is also used to plug our brand new single, which is currently number 10 in the Airplay charts on RTE this very day. It's a new song called Waiting Game. We'd like to thank everybody at radio who's played it, and also would like to tell you that, see, tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock we're going to be up bright and early, because at 9 o'clock we're going to be in here in Declan's place to do a live interview with none other than TV AM on Virgin Media, which is the old TV3. Virgin Media at 9 AM, a live interview with myself and Declan talking about this, our new single, The Waiting Game. But I digress. You're getting the chocolate, that's the main thing. Plus a coaster, and I said we've done 100 not for sale CD singles of The Waiting Game, and we made an extra few that for just competition winners, and this is only 110 or something of these made in total, so you're going to win this as well. So well done, Pamela, and thanks for entering. And as I said, if anybody wants to enter next week's competition, be sure to subscribe to the link that Colette put up there. But we are fast approaching the end of the show. So I'm going to just tune this guitar. This is, we're going to play. And you know, I told a story as well as on that email that we send out every week. I sort of normally tell a story behind the song, or in this case it was a story behind the album, and I wrote about how when we were making this album, when we were doing the show and recording at Vicar Street, at the end of the last song, I turned around to Declan and I said, why don't we try and do the whole set again? Because I knew then we'd be covered, we definitely have enough footage for a live album, enough recordings, in case we'd messed up one version. And he said, yeah, okay, let's go for we did the whole set again. We then asked the audience, did they want to listen to the set again? And they very generously said yeah. And then we played. So essentially we did 2 shows in the same room straight after each other. But Mike and Joe sent me an email today saying if you had turned around to Colette and asked her, could you replay the whole set again, do you think you may have had a slightly different answer? And the answer to that question is yes, definitely, because you don't mess with Colette. So we'd like to dedicate this song to Sean Kavanagh, Caroline Cripps, Niamh Farrell, and everybody out there. This G tune, Cormac, is the tune we're using for this. This song called Washington Down. Thanks a million, guys, for spending some time with us again on Thursday. We'll be back next Thursday. What's that you say? He's on his own always alone. An Englishman, you understand, has he got a heart of stone? Come on, yeah, you can detect sometimes a frown. Not a sound, John Washington down. Why be bold and on the edge of regrets if you're sure that your values are set? At this fast rate, you've no need to run. Take it easy, young Washington. Wait for love before you know love can wait. Look for danger before it's too late. You know from the past just how fast time can come. Take it easy, young Washington. If I seem so suddenly cruel, know that jealousy burns as a rule. You try to struggle, but you know you can't fight. Walk on silent into the night. Thanks so much for keeping us company here on a Thursday night in Carlingford. Wherever you are, we hope you have a really great weekend. We hope to see you soon. From Colette, Declan and myself, next time.